What's up, guys? Welcome back to podcast number 2 with my boy Alkan and myself. Alkan, would you like to introduce yourself for those of you guys who somehow don't know you?
You gonna do that to me? Bitch, look at your channel. I own this bitch.
Oh my god. The arrogance!
Arrogant YouTuber. You don't hear that too much.
Demonetized, by the way. Alright,
don't worry.
quick introduction though. Who are you? What do you do?
What kind of bullshit is this? Am I getting punked?
Yeah. Got Tom Cruise waiting to come punk you, bro.
I'm number one bass.
Mm-hmm.
Or bass. Yeah, what do you say yourself? Bass or bass?
I say
If you
number
were to say my name, how would you say it?
I would say number 1 base.
I say bass. I don't know.
Really?
why.
Number 1.
Yeah. For
That's
the longest
true.
time, I didn't know the difference between the two. Like I thought the spelling was different.
Oh.
Like when I was young.
Yeah.
I was like, why do they look the same? But yeah, I'm number 1 bass, hardcore Iron Man. Rank 1 Slayer. Can't be touched, can't be fucked, can't be moved.
Mm-hmm.
The only intro I really need to be
That is very true. That we don't really need many introductions, seeing as the last podcast is all you really needed to be introduced to us. So, yeah,
I introduced the whole thing, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, bitch, my video did like 2.5k likes. I bet you this one. Yo, let's get 2k likes on this one if we can, but it's not gonna be mine. I bet you.
2K likes? I think it's possible,
2K
man.
likes.
I trust the people watching this video. I think we can do it.
Trust your little soup army.
I do. Little.
Trust your little soup
Little. We're
All right, show me how
supreme.
little your army is. Get 2k likes on this one. And just don't pass mine. Mine's like 2.7. Don't beat that. Okay, that's not the goal. The goal is 2k. If you beat mine, I'm going to be mad, bro.
Please don't let me down, guys. Please. And
We'll have DVS on here next. He'll probably be 20 minutes late.
that was actually one of my questions. We got a bunch of people asking us if we could do these like weekly and just have a guest on every week. And I was like, dude, or bi-weekly or something, or yearly.
Schedule, man. What you want about,
Busy
man?
schedule.
I go out all day. I can't just come back home for 3 hours and do a podcast.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm the only one with a life that actually plays this game, unlike these losers.
Efficiently, dude. Efficiently. Yeah. But to answer your question, yes, I would be down for having some guests on every once in a while, dude. That'll be pretty fun. I think.
Are we gonna make this like me and you are the host? Is that? What
Yeah, I think we could do that.
Yeah.
I think people would like that. We'll just have people on. Yeah, that'll be good. So yes,
Swap between the YouTube channels and shit. So yours will get like 1k views. I'll get like 100,000. Actually, once I advertise yours, it'll get 100,000 too.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just using you, dude. That's all you need to know, man. So
There you go.
easy. All right, so I got a bunch of questions. Actually, asking about when both of us first started playing and what our first.
Wait. We gotta make this one quickly clear. I don't know any of the questions on this. I'm going 100% raw here.
Yes.
So whatever he asked me is on the spot. You probably looked over most of them, right?
Yeah. I've looked over them. I've sort of organized them a little bit. So
Organize them. Dude, we got to keep this raw over here, not organized.
it still is raw.
This bullshit?
There's no
Organized. We're gonna take turns talking too.
There's no pre-organized, predetermined responses. All right, this is all from the heart. Okay. Just got to remember
Dude,
that.
heart.
Which we both have on the hardcore.
Yo, DVS don't got one. I guess we can't invite him.
Yo, DVS still has a combat bracelet, so we good. We good. All right.
Ask me the first question. Let's go with this.
So I'm sure you've probably said this in many videos, but when did you first start playing? Like, for earliest memory you have of playing.
Playing with what? Pussy or rooster?
Both. I'm sure it was at the same time, if I think about it.
Same day, bro. RuneScape 2005. I was in grade 5, I believe, and I had like a soccer tournament. I used like a European football, whatever. And because you're German, right? You follow soccer, don't you?
Yeah, pretty religiously.
I like soccer a lot. It's a great sport. Soccer's great.
Good. It's too bad.
You gotta edit that out.
It's too bad. It's too bad Canada sucks at it, dude. That's all. And the U.S. We both suck at it. So.
Okay. So yeah, 2005. I had like a soccer tournament. Oh, here, don't tell me it's money. Logged out on him, bitch. Fuck you, money. Fuck
yeah,
that
money.
Fucking money. I'm gonna log out of my account so I don't ruin this podcast. Okay. So 2005, soccer tournament. My 2 friends called Alex. Forget the other one. I think he's gay now though. It's all good. They were playing RuneScape. I think they were actually free to play as well though at the time. They had like a laptop open. They were playing this game. I was looking at. I was like, "What is this?" I made my account there.
Oh
This
wow.
is back in the day when the term he/she was very like
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of hip for a little bit. Did you ever? Was that hip ever in the U.S.?
He, she? I don't think so.
It
Maybe.
was like 2005, so that's a very long time ago. But
Yeah.
anyway, so people were calling each other like he, she, and shit like that in school.
Okay.
So I called my account he, she, and then it was like he, she's taken, and then it gave me the option to take he, she 109. So I guess there was like 108 already in the game.
Oh, cool.
And so I made the account and did some woodcutting and fishing. Didn't have internet back then, so I couldn't really play at all.
Oh.
I did have internet because I'd go over to like my aunt's house. I would use her for internet, man. I wouldn't even say, I'd be like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna go to the computer real quick, and then just never come back.
Yeah.
So I logged on and kept playing. Eventually became members in like 2000, in grade 7, so about 2007, I guess. My mommy took out her debit card. She was like, I better not get scammed. I was like, thank you so much. Logged in. I bought like a D-Long for like 200K. I bought a Zerker helmet for like 400K.
Hey, you were rich as a free-to-play player, dude. Crazy.
I played like 2 years, right, free to play. So I had full Sarah and like 3 mil cash, I think.
Damn. Okay.
Sarah
gotcha.
was like 3 or 4 mil back
Yeah,
then,
it was expensive, of course.
I'm disappointed. It's worth nothing on this game because, like, free to play is kind of whatever.
Yeah.
There's not like that much of a community in free to play. I don't think these days, as
Yeah.
much as before at least.
There may be soon though with mobile coming out. There's gonna be a lot of free-to-play people.
I mean, like free to play. Like whenever I bought my Sarah, dude, it was north of like Varrock Bank. Remember before the GE was there? You know how packed it was there, dude.
It's crazy packed.
Like free to play worlds. It was busier than like the old school release of like World 2 or whatever in Varrock as well.
I just love seeing screenshots from then. It's always crazy nostalgic.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, then I became members and pretty much ruined my fucking life, bro. At that point.
So you've been members since that day, then, pretty much.
Yeah, 2007 sometime during
Man.
school.
That's crazy.
I didn't get a dragon skimmy for like the longest time because I didn't know how to do the quest. I just did dragon, or I did the dragon longsword for like a year. And then I got a whip, and I was like, I don't need a D-skimmy.
Screw the D-skimmy.
I'll train the strength with this. I mean, Soup wasn't making quest guides back then, so
I know.
I didn't have anyone to really follow, you know?
Yeah, and what was like
The
Sal's
only other
Realm or
option-
something? This was
The
Sal's
only other
Realm back
option was,
then.
yes. Only option was going crazy, and that was like 4 hours, so it wasn't worth it. If you were making guides back then, Soup would be the number one.
I know. Total, dude. Me and my prepubescent middle school voice would have been. Oh man, would have been on top.
Your guides right now are kind of already like that.
Yeah, they are sort of still like my voice is still pretty high, so I mean,
Very pre-puberty.
hey, it's okay. I'm happy I made them. No
revenue.
backlash. Yeah, the days before the demonetization, it was good times, dude.
All right, what about yourself? When did you start?
Yeah, so I first.
Nobody cares. Move on.
I,
I'm good. Go ahead.
that just hurt me so bad.
Dick.
I first heard of the game from Miniclip from way back in the day, so I always saw it at the top, but I never actually clicked it because it was like a whole new game compared to the other like Flash games that they had at the time, so I didn't really understand it. But I first started legitimately started playing 2007 when all my other friends started playing. Took like a year break, and then as soon as I came back, which was I think 2009, I just started making videos like right off the bat. I said if I'm gonna play, I'm gonna start making videos. So it sort of just went hand in hand, and yeah, just been playing ever since with a couple.
How many views were you getting when you first started making videos?
Oh, dude, couple hundred maybe.
Yeah, same.
And that was lucky. I don't know how. I don't know.
Now you get like 5 views if you were to start.
I've grown 5 times, 1 to 5. But now the way I think, I don't know, this might be a good question for you. How you sort of built your YouTube channel? Because I remember building mine. I got all my early subscribers off money making guides. Like I just made a money making guide like every day, even if it was something stupid like farm runs. I was like, here's how you make money with farm runs, and those always got views because money making guides.
Doing that to this day.
And I still do my unusual money making guides, and they still do pretty well. So I just have to go with what works. But like, how did you start off your channel? Like with what sort of videos?
What made me was, Slayer. I made like a Slayer Slay Day type of thing. Remember the YouTuber called X Redemption X or something? Very long time
Rings
ago.
a bell, maybe.
He had like a chaotic rapier when Dunge came out, and he was like one of the people doing Slayer with it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he had like this thing called the Slay Day he was gonna do for like 2 days or 1 day or something.
Okay.
And I thought, like, since I make like some videos sometimes, I would like record my progress throughout the day of me doing Slayer, show like all the tasks I do and what I cancel and whatnot. And that video now has like 60K views, I think. But back then it was like 10K views, which is pretty big for someone with like 1 or 2K subs.
Yeah, of course.
But then the subs just started flowing in, and I started doing more Slayer, and then I just started talking more. I would definitely say like having commentary, it really helped back then. Because if you didn't have commentary, it wasn't that interesting, because you had to like watch the video, not just listen.
Yeah.
Or like everyone's doing right now.
Yeah, you had your notepad typing with the paralyzer music going in the back.
Suomi days. He used to type.
Yeah, dude. That's when that's crazy when you think about it. That's when having a mic actually wasn't that common, and the most people didn't even like talking and stuff. So that's funny.
Yeah.
It's the complete opposite now. If you don't have a mic, nobody's gonna come.
You're literally a guy.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. So, all right.
Everyone's got a cam and titties and everything. I like it.
That's all you need
Great
nowadays.
It's a great upgrade. I don't mind living in 2018.
All right, let's get to a Okay, well, first of all, got to give a shout out to our friend, making a new hardcore Iron Man, dude. You see that? He's back. That's pretty crazy.
Yo, we called it, eh?
Yeah. No, I think he watched the podcast and was like, wow.
I don't think he watched the podcast.
We're gonna say he did, just because we need.
He liked it, watched it, he favorited it.
Exactly, yeah. And we're the
5 stars.
Brown Cat 2024 or something, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. I mean, a friend's the guy that I'm gonna watch pretty much any video he puts out. I'll probably watch just because he's like that guy. So.
Did you watch my Berserker ring one?
Maybe. I was a bit jealous when I saw you got it on Twitter, and then you got another one, and then you got a Dragon Axe. I was like, I'm gonna take a break from the internet.
I don't think I think lately the sub boxes haven't been working either, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
I saw what's his name? Rice Cup as well. He got like half the views he normally gets in his last video, and so did I.
It's demotivating when that happens.
Yeah, it really
I hate
is.
it so much. You can't trust YouTube at all.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I'm proud of Dovey. I knew he was gonna make one. I wonder now if Iron Man mode or Group Iron Man comes out, will he hop over and do that, or continue with this hardcore?
He'll do both. I mean, he can't miss out on new content like Group Iron Man, especially with content on YouTube. So.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do Group Iron Man.
You don't think so? I mean, it's not even in the works. I don't think they're not even planning to put it out anytime soon. So
the coding for it's very difficult, and they might not even do it.
I can imagine. Yeah, I mean, they have other things planned. So.
Yeah, I honestly would prefer them to work on bigger updates and spend months on Group Iron Man, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, that's actually sort of leads into one of my questions. There's been a lot of discussion. I think SparkMac tweeted about it. There's been a lot of people saying that
tweet where people keep pushing for new content or something.
Yeah, and then that weekly updates are too much for old school, and that he'd rather see quality over quantity in terms of updates. So, do you think that weekly updates, even though I'd say that weekly updates have been going well, but they are pushing out a lot of content, obviously. So.
The quicker you update the game, the quicker it becomes into like RS3, because you're running out of shit to do, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, I would prefer definitely a slower update. I mean, we don't see the numbers that they have though, right? Like maybe an update does bring in more players, and we just don't really notice it.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think it brings in that many, because I feel like RuneScape is more of a niche, and if you are just not interested, you're not going to just start being interested, really.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you do, it's probably like a week and you'll quit because there's better games out there. This game is mostly just nostalgic, right? So if you've played in the past, you'll probably try it out. But I don't think a small little update is going to really bring someone to the game.
Yeah, especially just a couple of the tiny things that they add sometimes are, sort of wonder if they're necessary or not. Again, we don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. If let's say that update took 20 minutes to code, or it took 2 weeks to code, they don't really give us much information.
My favorites are always quality of life, though.
Yeah.
You could never go wrong with quality of life. I mean, sometimes it does buff the XP rates or something, but I don't even care at this point. They're much better than a full-on update sometimes, I think.
And if it does buff it, it's usually not by that much either. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I think that actually from what it seems, most of the people agree with that. They'd rather see quality over quantity. But I think that
Oh, yeah.
Jagex has said on their stream that the weekly updates like help bringing in new players. So again, I guess we don't really have enough info to decide on that. I don't know. That'd be a good comments question for this video. What do you guys think? Weekly updates, too much, or is it good for the
I would like
game?
to see the graph from Jags, like after an update goes live, like do they have new players signing up, or is it just more players that are already members logging in to do it?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know.
Like, is there more accounts being created for that, or is there just people logging in, kind of like a daily almost, right? You feel the need to log in or something or do something. Maybe an
That's
update gives
yeah.
you that reason.
It has actually made me a bit curious with the recent boom in player numbers for this game. I mean, it's been what consistently like 60,000 online almost at all times, and it reached
Yeah,
what
it's
80,000 last
crazy.
weekend, which is
81 or 82, yeah.
I know I of course that there are new players coming to the game, but I'm also wondering how many of those are people playing on multiple accounts because I think alt accounts are a lot more popular these days.
That's I was gonna message, not message, but like tweet to maybe Lottie or some JMod that would have the info.
Mhm.
I want to know how many different IPs are currently online versus like, because I have like 2 accounts on Old School right now, but they
Yeah.
have the same IP. So that count as one account, not two.
Yeah, I'm on two as well.
I
So
wonder if like the average is really 30,000 players, but we're all on 2 accounts.
hmm.
'Cause you're on 2 accounts, aren't you right now?
Yeah, I'm on my two.
And so am I. Like, maybe it's kind of boosted the number.
It's it's yeah, it's definitely possible. I mean, I think they look at it the same because it's two separate accounts paying two separate memberships, But
I would personally want to know the
I
number.
I would too. We should that'd be a good thing for Lottie actually. We have Twitter power. We can tweet at her and see what she says. Or that's confidential. We can't know
Yeah,
that.
I mean, maybe it's like embarrassing. They don't want to tweet it.
Yeah. You never know.
Like, let's not kill the hype. We're doing good. Don't
You
worry.
never know. I think they want to keep it before OS. I mean, OSR is mobile. Who knows when that's coming out? I feel like it's been delayed so long. But I don't know.
I mean, I'm fine with it being delayed, anyways. I don't really mind.
Yeah. Because one of the questions I had was, do you see yourself playing RS Mobile a lot, and how far do you think it will push RuneScape in terms of player numbers, and just like how well it's known worldwide? But
I see
I don't
myself using it.
like. Yeah, I do see myself using it, but not as frequently as I think people think, because I'm on my PC mostly anyway. So
The fact is that most people who don't have a life, like me and Soup, we're not gonna use it that much because we're at home anyways.
yeah,
The people who have a life, they're probably gonna use it quite a bit.
yeah. That's
Probably.
That's a very good way to put it. If this update would have came out a couple of years ago or even last year, I could have said I'd use it a lot because I'd still be going to classes and everything, and I can guarantee you in some of those classes I would be playing on my phone or on my iPad or whatever, just grinding
People
out
are like
boring
currently
levels.
already playing on their phones, but I guess this will be more convenient or something. I've never used is it TeamViewer, whatever.
Yeah, it's TeamViewer. It's some weird. Yeah, I think it is TeamViewer mainly that you can use.
Or something Chrome, Google, no, some Chrome type of thing. Chrome.
Yeah, people use it for really simple stuff though, like just Arty Nights or Nightmare Zone and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, it works for them. So hey,
I honestly, like, whenever I go out in public, which is like very rare, by the way, I don't want to be on my phone or some tab or anything.
yeah,
I want to enjoy my time away from it. That's my like break time. I don't want to be trying to get as much XP as I can while doing that. Plus, I can only imagine what kind of a fucking loser you look like tapping
Yeah.
your phone while you're walking in public like nonstop.
I do not see myself using this with friends in public at all. But let's say I was
Like it would just kind of. I mean, I can see maybe Nightmare Zone because I think Nightmare Zone's like one click every 20 minutes, which
Yeah.
needs to be nerfed. But I think maybe Nightmare Zone, but I don't think Iron Man need to do Nightmare Zone, so
there's no reason for it.
I
Yeah,
don't think I'll do it.
I mean maybe if I have an appointment and I have to wait like a long
Yeah,
time.
that's like
That's-
or
that's-
like yeah. If you're in a line or something for something.
I mean,
sure.
we don't even know what it's like yet. I mean, it was at RuneFest. I tested it for like a couple of minutes, but I wasn't really there. But obviously, it's changed a lot since then. So until it really comes out and we know its full capabilities, then can't really determine that yet. So I don't know. I do still think it'll boost. I think it'll hit 100,000 players online when it hits the App Store. I hope so.
That's what we're all hoping for.
Yeah, that'll be. Whew.
I would love to see it 100K. Okay, wait. I'm gonna ask you something.
Okay.
How do you feel about old school websites? The old school website displays the number of players on old school
As
RuneScape
opposed to both. Oh wait.
resembles combining total, and it doesn't give you specifics.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
About the old school site only doing old school and the RuneScapes both.
Yeah,
Uh,
and it's not showing specifics.
yeah, I don't know actually. They could easily code that too, just like showing this many are on RuneScape, this many are on old school. But I think they still they don't want to separate the two games. You know, they still see them as sort of
the
one.
RS3 side doesn't want to separate.
Yeah, exactly. They still see them as
holding the fucking fort down, bitch.
Yeah, because I mean, if somebody types RuneScape into Google, right? Because they all of a sudden had this memory of them playing back in the day, want to revisit the site, and then they go to RuneScape.com, they're gonna see the player numbers of just that site on just RuneScape.com. They're not gonna know that it's old school mainly with the players. So if they see on the top there's 30,000 on RS3, 60,000 on old school, they're instantly gonna go to old school and leave RuneScape.com, which I don't know if Jagex wants, obviously. So I don't know. That's just my theory on it.
I think a player coming to the website, you can pretty much profit more from a player if they play RS3 because they might buy some microtransactions, right?
Yep.
So it's probably more for profit. At the same time, though, I do think that, I mean, at least if I was RS3, I would feel embarrassed by the ratios. And I think they probably are embarrassed. That's why they don't want to display it. Because they probably realize how badly they kind of fucked up in some cases.
I mean, there's no simple way to put it. They're growing.
I would be embarrassed too. I'd be like, Jesus fuck, the older version of our game is doing way better than our current version. That's great.
With a team that's probably like a tenth of the size of the main team. Which is
exactly. That's like, okay, what are we doing here exactly? But to be fair, RS3 makes way more money.
Yeah.
From microtransactions, hands down. Old school will probably never reach a profit RS3 makes.
Never, but old school could be its own game. It could still profit and be its own game.
For sure.
But I think RS3 is the reason that old school.
I think if RS3 went down, I would think microtransactions might hit old school.
Yeah.
The amount of profit that they would start losing out on, they probably would know that they might ruin old school by doing it. At least the investors or the Chinese company, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
They would probably have to go over to old school and bring microtransactions.
They need each other, I think. I think they're a couple that fight a lot, but they really need each other. That was deep. Yeah. That's deep. I'm proud of that analogy right there.
Oh, Celestia Vega deep.
Like 3 inches deep. Oh, that was intense.
That was deep too.
That was crazy deep. Yeah.
Double deep.
Oh my god. There's a lot of comments about that Celestia video last night. I was looking through that. That was really funny, dude.
Like, that was great.
I hated it as much as you guys. I was like, yeah, dude. We're on the people's side, man.
Join the club, bitch.
Okay. Let's do an IRL question. So a booth, I think you know about this one. A booth says that you can take one item for free. Whether, I don't know what it is.
That's the one that I put on there.
Yeah.
This is a good.
Yeah. So there's one for free. You can take it. You can do whatever. Who cares what the item is? But instead, you take 2 or 3. Are you stealing from the booth?
Do you know why I asked this one? Did you keep up with what happened?
I know I didn't, but I think I might know why.
Okay, so I think the Ellen show.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know.
So I think the Ellen show, like Ellen, and like backstage.
Oh yeah, she recorded those girls taking the stuff. Yeah.
So she recorded. She had like 2 hidden cameras or something.
Yes.
Facing a table where there was like free merchandise.
Yeah.
And the table said like take 1 or something. So this girl ended up taking like 2 or 3, and then she like called her out during the show.
Yeah, like
she was sitting on the where people are sitting, and Ellen was on the stage, and she like had the girl like stand up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I saw you take more than 1, and she like fully called her out on like national television, pretty much.
Dude, that had to be fake. I don't know. I just how.
No, I don't think you could fake that because
you don't think
that girl is like extremely embarrassed.
I know.
I wouldn't even want to be in that position where, like, if she's like, "Hey, I'll pay you $1,000," and be like, "No, I'm good. You can keep the $1,000." I don't want to be that embarrassed.
Like, what a dick move though by Ellen. I honestly see, like, why would you?
I think she lost a lot of respect for.
Yeah, why are you what are you gaining from that? Like a bit of laughs from the audience and then laughs from people on the internet, and then you're just like shaming this girl in front of millions. It's like, jeez.
Like that girl lives a normal life. Like her boss probably saw it.
Yeah.
Her her family, her friend's family. Like, that's not something you need to like call someone out on.
Exactly.
Like, they didn't do anything evil.
That's why I don't try. I don't know. That's why I was a bit skeptical when I saw it. I was like, really? I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't know. It's sort of. I didn't.
I wonder if she's made like an apology or something. She
Yeah.
probably did.
I don't know. I didn't really look into it.
The apology would have just been to
But give the items back.
Can I get those items back, by the way? I'm sorry, but can I get them back?
We need them back though. Please take them out of your
What's
purse.
worse is it's just fucking Ellen merchandise anyway. It's
I
not even like
know.
it's good brand or anything. It's just it's your own fucking merch. Like you want people to take it.
It's a $5 T-shirt made in who knows where, dude. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think it is a pretty cool question though, isn't it? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
like, is it considered stealing? It's like free, but it says take one. I mean, I guess you're breaking the rule, but technically
It's actually, the more I think about it, the more interesting it gets. Because at first, when you read the question, you're like, yeah, you're taking more than you're supposed to, but they're all free at the end of the day. You know?
yeah.
It's not like the people after you have to pay for it. You're taking something that they have to pay for. I don't know. It's interesting. It's cool.
I would say it's a very little crime that
It's a
has no
yeah. It's like a white lie. It's like
yeah, it is exactly a white lie.
yeah. So obviously, it's not something you should do, but it's not the end of the world if you do it.
Unless
guess.
the item has like a really big value. What if it's like take one car, not two? Like that maybe it's a little different.
Yeah, of course, something like that. But that's where morals come into play, obviously. It's a good question, though.
Okay, so I could understand like for this example, maybe it's like a table with like food and it's for like homeless people. And
Yes.
like one homeless person takes way more than he's supposed to. Now that's like kind of wrong because there's people that, that's a little bit different. I would
But
say,
what if
right?
he's taking it for other people who are
Ah, yeah.
homeless who couldn't make it? You know?
Okay, in this case he's not. He's just taking it because he's a pig.
Yeah, of course, of
That's
course.
kind of more wrong because it's more of
Course.
a moral question because
Yeah.
other people are gonna like starve now.
Yeah.
But like not having an extra shirt for free that says Ellen on it is
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. And that's
It's circumstantial for
in
sure.
that case, I didn't really understand that. I might look into that just to see what happened in the aftermath of that, because
Pretty sure the video got like 30 or 40% dislikes, which is huge because it was like 10 million views on it or something.
yeah,
It
I
had
don't
a
know.
lot of dislikes.
Yeah, Ellen's interesting. I don't really follow her, but
Yeah, I don't really either, honestly.
it's
It's whatever. It's for like mommies to watch or something.
yeah, people make a
Some
big deal
milfs,
of it.
some milfs to watch it.
It's like the same audience that Oprah has.
yeah,
you
pretty
know,
much.
They all start screaming and clapping and stuff. So I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So all right.
You get a car.
This, dude, I love those videos.
Gets a car.
I love the videos of. Have you seen the video of where she's like, bees come out when she opens the door, and the audience is screaming and everything because they think that bees are on them, but they actually had just gotten like a free car or something. I don't know. It's it's a funny edit. I'll have to send it to you sometime.
Wasn't Oprah like considering running for president? Was that
Yeah.
like a meme?
Yeah, no,
Was that
that's
real?
no. I saw that. That was like a news thing on Twitter.
Really?
I don't know if it's real or not, but I don't know. I feel like everybody's running for president. Kanye, The Rock, Oprah.
Yo, I wouldn't mind The Rock, bro.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even mind.
me neither. And Philip DeFranco, dude. I love Philip. You know Philip DeFranco, of course,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even mind that either.
he's going for 2024, man. That's it. Voting for him.
He's gotta be bullshit.
A YouTuber as president, man. Then when people are like,
YouTube would get so much
yeah,
love.
then YouTubers would be the most respected people ever. Yeah,
Yes, we
one of
need
us
that,
became
bro.
president, dude. It's gonna happen though. When we're of age of being like presidents in the future, we'll probably have maybe have been YouTubers at some
media,
point.
maybe,
Yeah, social media people. So it's interesting.
That
Definitely
might
interesting.
not be a good thing. I mean, hopefully they have some experience. But
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's some political experience.
We wouldn't want
but
like DVS being president.
he would leave
Then
office.
again, he doesn't have much of a social media, so it's all good.
He would leave office for like 7 months and then come back. Be like, "Hey guys, I'm back."
He's like, hey guys, this PUBG game's great.
Oh, DVS, we love you, buddy.
We do? What?
Are you past him in the high scores yet?
Pass him in EHP, but not in the heights. Like,
Ah, gotcha. Oh,
I
and
train Hunter, obviously.
yeah, of course. The Crystal Math Labs dude, he's selling his website, isn't he?
Is this an actual question you have, or?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking off the top of my head of when I thought of
Yeah.
EHP, I thought of Crystal Math Labs.
Yeah, Foot is selling it for $5,000, I think. I think
Hmm.
he's made 20 grand or something from the website since Old School's release or
Mm-hmm.
something. Maybe more than that, maybe 30. Because like donations and stuff. I donated like $55, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, I donated to get that little crown on there. I was like, oh, I look cool.
I think you can advertise like your Twitch and stuff on there.
Yeah,
I haven't bothered to do that. I don't really like care that much about it.
yeah.
But yeah, he's selling the site for like I think.
Yeah, for you guys who don't know, Crystal Math Labs is like it's a stat tracking website, so it tracks your XP gains and efficient hours played and stuff like that. It's a really cool site. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So
This is getting like really controversial nowadays with like what the EHP changes are and whatnot. So
yeah,
I think that's why he's like, all right, well, this is too much drama. Maybe I'll just sell it instead. So
we'll see what happens. More drama, more RuneScape drama. All
okay.
right. We got a good question. Who would win in a fist fight, Wooks or a friend?
They're both so friendly, you can't even imagine them.
Right? That's what makes it a hard question.
Who would win? I would like to think that Wooks would do something called the Wooksy move or something, or do
Yeah.
some type of tick abuse, but
Yeah.
fortunately, you can't do that IRL.
Yeah.
It would depend on what's on the line.
Exactly. I
would
don't.
depend on
I
what's
couldn't
on the
call it
line.
right. I couldn't call it.
If it's like, if a friend, if you don't win a friend, your YouTube channel goes to shit. There you
Ooh.
go. We gonna fight now.
Yeah. If Wooks doesn't win, he's never allowed to tick eat again. If
Yeah.
if a
You gotta
friend
make it interesting. There we go. Yeah. Now they're both going at it.
Dude, that would get so many. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna go that far.
Yeah. Are you doing violent things now, bro? Are you advertising this?
Coming live, UFC on pay-per-view. Oh man,
UFCX.
UFC. Dude, that would that would change the game.
I don't know if I could actually pick though.
Yeah, me neither. I look.
They're literally twins. Like they're
Yeah.
actually.
They're both insanely nice. They've both done so much for the game. You know, I think we just got to respect
I
the
just feel like
outcome.
they're both tall and white. That's all. I'm saying.
Yeah, and both
Come on, bro.
both from Europe, so you know,
Yeah,
who
both
knows?
here,
Who knows? All right, let's get
what do you
to
say?
a RuneScape question. So, the highest level Slayer monster has been, I think, the Smoke Devils at 93 for a couple of years now. Do you think that it's time, even though there's been a lot of Slayer updates, and so, as people something people joke about is Slayer updates, how often they happen, but do you think that a higher level Slayer
is
monster
like
should
the
come
most
out?
loved skill,
Yeah,
so it
easily.
makes sense.
The most hours put into it, most likely. So, like, and I love because in Smoke Devils, first of all, the boss is sort of a joke because the drops are really bad, but regular Smoke Devils, I sort of like them because you can just barrage them, and they drop some pretty decent things, alkables, and they're profitable and one of the best Slayer tasks in terms of XP, I think. But do you think
they're
it's
profitable? I think they're a bit of a loss. I think neck reels, if you burst those, are a
okay?
profit.
Gotcha. But do you think it's time to
Do a new
add a
one?
95 or a, well, it would be 95, most likely not 97, but I don't know.
I would at this point probably just go up by ones because their 93 is so close to the ending.
Yeah, it is.
Like I wouldn't mind if we added 6 more Slayer monsters that are all one level higher than the next. I mean, it would look kind of weird, but or like it's kind of too close already, you know.
Yeah. And
So
maybe
yeah.
because and not something that I don't know if it has whether it would have a boss or not. Because if I actually looking at
This is
the
one thing I would only like for those Slayer things though is, you remember the Staff of the Light that came out?
yeah.
You could only obtain it on a Slayer task, and you can only kill them.
Oh
once.
yeah.
I think that's really healthy to have. That way it keeps that Slayer task or the boss really profitable for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just healthier, I think, so people can't camp it.
And I think that's a big thing right now. Is just updates need to be healthy to the game and not
Yeah.
destructive. So if it comes to adding a new Slayer monster, then I think something like that would be very useful.
I mean, they can make it campable, but like the significant drop needs to be like Slayer only drop or something.
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't like mind that. I think that's good long term. But yeah, I mean, they just need to find one that's balanced that has, because it's probably gonna drop a new item, right? I would assume.
Yeah, or else, I mean, people will probably do it either way, but
Yeah, but
usually,
it'll be more unique and special if it has like a significant item.
I think every monster does, so they would have to, most likely.
One
So.
thing I want them to rework potentially is like a few of the drop tables for like I think they made a Dark Beast drop table update a long time ago and it was quite shit.
Yeah, they did.
You have to melee pray against them no matter what, or otherwise you'll die.
Yeah.
Which means you're using up P pots, which cuts into your profit like crazy when you're doing those things. I would like to see Spiritual Mages have like a new rework for their drop.
Nobody does those.
It's like 100k. Like what is that?
Yeah.
And that's their only drop. So
plus you have to go all the way to God Wars to kill them. You know, it's such a walk. So
yeah, it's not very fun. That's such a turn off to me for God Wars is going there, and then like the KC is still kind of a turn off for me.
That's same here, dude. Yeah, I hate getting. I know you can get the whole the key thing now in the Wildy, the ecumenical. But first of all, as hardcore Iron Man, we can't go there. But
sorry,
man,
guys.
people are like, why don't you do God Wars? It's like I don't want to kill 40 imps before I can get into Zammy or something. You know, I guess I'm lazy when it comes to that.
It's a pretty big turn off to me.
Plus, there's more profitable bosses anyway. Just do Zolrite. You can make all the money in the world. I guess if you're going after drops and everything.
I kill Zora all day, bro. Easy
yeah,
money.
yeah, or Kraken or something, you know.
Yeah, Kraken's an easier one. Not nowadays we update to Rex though, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Who you're making a lot of money off of? If you guys.
Oh, I made like 10 mil off that.
Jesus, dude, crazy. KC1, man, hardcore luck.
That was actually legit. Like I laughed so hard. I was like, "There's no way this happened."
I can only imagine. You're.
Fake reaction.
Clickbait. Whatever.
Yeah, I do think that it'd be nice to have new ones once in a while.
Same, yeah. It's been a couple of years since Smoke Devil's been added, so I mean, I don't think it would cause that much drama or controversy if they added a new one, but they'd have to talk about it with the community first.
I think the majority would love it just because it's got the word Slayer.
Yeah. It'll pass. Or it comes with a pet. If it doesn't come with a pet, then it won't pass, you know. So
all they gotta do is make the question on the poll Slayer and then continue with the update. And it's like, whoop, yes.
Yep.
Slayer?
That's what it's come to, man. That's what it's come to. So another interesting thing is, should there be any more quests added to areas like Zaya? And do you think that there should be a diary at Zaya?
I do think they're gonna have a Zaya diary one day. Actually, I'm gonna kind of talk about it. It seems like 100% they're gonna eventually have it.
I think there should be. There's a diary for every other place. So
yeah. One thing I hate about Zaya, they can literally shrink it to half the size, and it would be much better.
Yeah.
When you go around the cities, you realize you're passing like 30 buildings that have nothing in them.
Especially like
wondering why
Shazen.
they're even there.
Yeah. The whole Shazen area is
Shazen, Arceus, whatever, even kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, the library, they made it so fucking big for no reason.
It's huge. Getting
like,
favor
thanks for
there
making
was.
me search through 50 bookcases.
Yeah.
For no reason. It could have been just a few.
Getting favor there is. Ugh.
I'm definitely not a fan of how big they made it.
I think they just made it so big because when it was first advertised, they're like the biggest thing RuneScape has ever seen, you know. But
we know it was fucking empty building.
Yeah. With some stuff going on, but not really. I feel like that's a lot of work though. I don't know, we'll see. I don't think there's that many complaints at the moment about it being too big, though people are probably saying they wish it was smaller. But
they had to release like teleports to every city because
yeah, they added 2 new quests that literally gave you teleports to different spots because they're like, yeah, sorry.
I'm not. Did you see my? Because I made a tweet yesterday
about the favor.
I got my full graceful, like the white version.
Yeah, I saw that.
There were some racist comments on that one. Hey, if there was a black version, I'll get it.
I would, dude. Black graceful would be sick, honestly.
That would actually.
That would look dope. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. Then dude, you're gonna have so many people make their character black, like, haha, you can't see me. You just wait for that.
Hey man, it's what comes with it.
I'm not a fan of the favor thing either, like at all. It just like makes you do something that's very boring.
Yeah. Do you remember
And
how bad it
yeah.
was when it came out? You had
I
to.
I only did the rune crafting thing when it came out, but yeah,
Okay.
it's like half, it's double the speed now, thank God. But it's still
Yeah,
shit.
but they had it back when it first was released. If you gained favor in one house, you lost favor in
Yeah,
another,
yeah. I don't know what JMod
which
came up
was
with that
like,
idea.
What?
Who thought of
So
that?
every time you wanted to do a piece of content in another house, you had to get 100
Like
favor
you had
first.
to spend like an hour, and you would also lose the previous
Yes,
one, so you have to go back
exactly.
anyways. Like
That was,
it's like, bro, this is retarded.
thank God. I think they fixed that within like a week or something. It's like, Jesus.
Question is, what made them think that was going to be a good idea,
I don't
anyways?
know, man. I don't know.
How did you implement that and be like, yeah, the players would love this?
Yeah,
I
that's,
can't wait for them to go mining for an hour just to do nothing and then finally unlock. Like, I don't like that.
yeah,
I'm
Piscarius
not
was
like.
like, ugh, it's the
Yeah,
worst.
I'm actually so blessed. I did it last night with double the favor. Thank
Yeah,
God.
that's,
I don't think I could do it by itself.
it's
That was
so slow.
the mining place was AIDS. You fucking the smoking.
Oh, the Lovakench place, yeah.
I'm not. Oh, that was shit.
I don't know. Getting favors not play. I think the fastest one is. I didn't really mind the Hasidius one because the cooking is really fast, but the other ones are. Yeah, even Shazen was annoying. You have to kill like lizard men and heal
I
those.
kind of wish, like the way they released it, I kind of wish you could go and do what you want to do, and you get favor while doing it.
Yeah, that
You know
would
what I
be.
mean?
Yeah,
So if you wanted
exactly.
to go do some blood rune crafting, you would go do it and get favor while you're doing it, even if you have zero. That way
Yeah,
you can get the favor while doing what you want to do, rather than running around the fucking library and looking at books that you don't want to talk to
yeah,
or read. That would be probably a lot more enjoyable for me.
dude, we should be on the dev team. Like, there you go.
You are the dev team, homie.
Yeah, technically we are. The
Uh,
players want it.
yeah, exactly. Too. We are the dev team.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm not a fan of how big it was or the way it worked.
yeah,
I mean, I'm a big fan of Blood Red and Rune Crafting. Don't get me wrong, man. I got like 400,000 on my hardcore Iron Man,
a lot of money.
and the catacombs are interesting because the catacombs were supposed to be like Neve's cave, but for like lower levels that don't want to use a cannon,
Yeah,
so they can have like a free world. But what ended up happening is every efficient player started using catacombs because it was,
it's a,
barrage and shit. It was just kind of funny because it was designed to make some people leave Neve Cave.
yeah.
The efficient players could continue using Neve Cave.
And then they reworked Neve Caves and took everything out pretty much. So
Yeah,
with that whole
but
cave update, but catacombs are yeah they when they were first released, I was like, man, this is pretty crazy how much stuff is in here.
I could
And
only
winter,
imagine the XP rates if you could bring a cannon down there.
yeah, that would be nutty. But it's thank goodness they obviously say you can't bring a cannon down there.
Yeah, it made it much more balanced. But I mean, the XP rate's already insane in there.
Yeah,
I don't know how much more cannon would do at this point, considering people are getting 100k plus.
I mean, you can burst pretty much every task in there. I mean, thinking of the higher
Well,
level ones,
the efficient
the
tasks,
efficient
yeah.
tasks,
Okay.
yeah. So I mean, it doesn't really matter either way, I guess. But there's a lot of, I mean, obviously Zaya brought a lot of overpowered things to the game. If you want to look at it like that, Wintertide, the Soul and Blood Rune Crafting, Catacombs.
I would say it
So
just made it a lot more. It made it easier to max for the typical player that doesn't want to grind too hard. That's for
yeah,
sure.
I know. I
I
like
mean,
I like Wintertide. Even though people will
yeah,
say
like
it.
exactly like Wichita is like slower than line fire making, but everyone likes it because it's more enjoyable.
Yeah, exactly. You get to chat
Um,
with all the people there. It's a very pleasant community up there. So
yeah, I love having my chat on there and just seeing a bunch of Iron Men telling me their plans.
telling you that they're Iron Man.
It's like, so because I'm Iron Man, I have to do this for a magic log.
Oh man. All right. What else we have on here? So, speaking of dev team, who is your favorite JMod, or who are your favorite JMods?
Oh, you
On
ripped this off my sheet.
I told you I took a couple from yours.
Uh, I would go with the typical Ash movement. The
hmm
only thing that like you will kind of notice over time is I don't really think Ash plays the game,
No.
and you can kind of tell sometimes with his opinion on something. So he doesn't have like really an opinion because like he doesn't really play, which is
Yeah.
like fine. Like you don't really have to play as a JMod. He's amazing at what he does, nonetheless.
hmm
I think he could be even better if he did play the game a bit. Um, Most of the time he just like if someone asks for something, um, he just does it, and he doesn't really know exactly like what effect it might have. Not like
Hmm.
economy wise, but what it actually does to the game.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I would still say Ash. I miss seeing John C.
Yeah, he's been wrapped up in
John
mobile,
C
I
was one of my
think.
favorites. I think for sure. I liked
Yeah.
him
Yeah,
because he was a high level player, so he understood some things that would be too OP and not too OP.
I think he maxed, didn't he? He was when old
He
school
was
first came out,
like
he was up
five.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, John C's I think he's just wrapped up in mobile, like I said, so he'll probably be back for
Yeah,
some
I think he's
updates.
working on that right now. Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's the thing I've
Yeah.
sort of realized about the team is that you obviously have the J mods who stand out because they're involved in a lot of the big updates and everything, but a lot of them also do stuff behind the scenes that don't really get recognized that much, obviously. Um, so you have, if you think about it, Ghost has been there forever, for not forever, but for a long time, and he's provided a lot of graphics for a lot of things that come out, which is, and most of the stuff that's come out has graphically looked amazing for all the bosses and quests and stuff that have come out.
Something that
So
must be like really difficult for him is, I think this was a discussion in the past, but like working for old school graphics, like it's weird because like you can't explore like
you're
how
limited, yeah.
much of yeah, you're very limited. You can't really explore what you can do with art because it won't look like it's old school, right? So
Yeah.
it's like you kind of have to work within the frame, and the frame is designed to look like shit pretty much for an
Yeah.
artist.
That's it.
Like you have to pretty much make it look like crap, and every old school player will like it, which is
Yeah,
funny.
and I think he does a good job of making things look old school but also new. You know what I mean? Like for example, for Monkey Madness 2, there's the platform thing that came out, and it looked really good, obviously, but you could tell it was new. Like the graphics were new; they weren't old school graphics, but you still got the old school vibe from it. I don't know. There's this new like subreddit that it's like an old school RS subreddit where it's just serious talk about old school. And one of the threads on there was saying that they hate the new graphics from old school. They don't think they're old school enough. And I was like, really, dude? That's like a really
Yeah,
small
yeah,
thing to
yeah.
complain about. So I don't know. Yeah,
I
but
like his rework on the gargoyle superior.
yeah, for sure.
Nice, yeah.
Superiors look awesome, dude. They're sick.
I like the Necril superior. The Dark Beast one looks
I like the
amazing.
Kuresk one, dude. That thing's huge.
Have you seen the Dark Beast one, dude?
Yeah, the Dark
It
Beast
has
one
like
is pretty
lights
cool.
under it, dude. No,
Yeah.
it's like a car.
Yeah.
I love that design. I think it's sick.
I do like a lot of the superior designs. So shout out.
He does a great job.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite J-Mod? Don't say fucking Ronan.
I have to say
That's,
Ronan.
that's your favorite butthole
Nah.
to lick. We want to know your favorite J-Mod.
Oh, favorite J mod. Okay. I
I mean, it could be Ronan. I just know.
yeah,
you
no.
like Ronan.
Obviously, I'll give a shout out to Ronan. I've known Ronan forever. But he's not on the old school team anymore, so I can't really say him, I guess.
Is he artist street now, or is he?
No,
like-
he's just like marketing. Like he's a bit of
Oh,
both,
okay.
but I think more old school marketing. I don't really know what he does nowadays. So who
It's
knows?
like, what exactly do you mean by marketing? Like advertisements?
He's
Or-
on his Twitter. It says social media and where is it? Social media and video marketing manager for Jagex. So I know he's in control of like all the live streams and stuff. Like he's behind the scenes
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Does Archie do the YouTube channel?
yeah, Archie does all the video stuff like YouTube and obviously hosts the live
Is
streams.
that like marketing too, pretty much?
Yeah, it's a part of it. I mean, him and Stone and Aiza and Sween, they're all marketing to an extent because they're community managers too. But yeah, no, I would have to actually say Archie, dude. I think Archie would probably be my favorite J mod, just because.
He's your favorite J-Mod.
Yeah, just because I
Canadian,
mean,
by the way.
he's first of all he's repping the West over at Jagex. He's one of the few. I don't even. Maybe he's the
Not
only
just
guy.
the West, but he's representing the YouTubers.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's repping the YouTubers, repping the West. He's repping, he's been there for a long time. One of the oldest guys there. He's
Up in
killed.
the gym.
He's killing. He's repping. Yeah, dude. He's got. I need to rep the gym too one day. So, yeah, dude, Archie, and I mean I think he's sort of started the whole helping out the YouTubers and streamers. I think that ever since he got there, I think we've seen streamers and YouTubers become a lot more supported by Jagex, especially as the game has
He's
grown.
kind of brought people close together, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, oh, dude, they've done so much for content creators the past few years. So
Remember when Silent Core was working there for like a month or something?
yeah, I don't. He. and-
So like he messaged me asking me if I wanted like I guess like a care package type of thing.
Okay.
But the way he worded it, it was like, "Do you want some like merchandise?" So I thought he was gonna send me like a shirt or something.
Uh huh.
I was like, you know what? Like I don't want to like waste the money because I'm probably not gonna wear it.
Yeah.
And then later on, I found out that he gave away like a year membership to all the other people
Really?
and like this and that. I was like, all right, I want that
Yeah,
shit.
the year membership, dude. That's the
Yeah,
most
but
money,
then
dude.
he got like fired by the time I could even ask him. I was like, wait, come back. Need my year membership.
Please, dude.
I had no idea that was included. I thought he was sending me a fucking shirt.
Jeez.
Trying to save him money, dude. I was like, nah, don't pay the fucking shipping fee and shit. I'm good.
You just add a year membership, man. I'll take it, bro. Don't worry.
Archie, if you're listening, man, I need that yearly membership.
Yeah, Archie, hit us up, bro.
Never got that shit.
But yeah, no, I think Archie would be my favorite, but obviously I got huge appreciation for all the other J-mods too. So their team's gotten so big, man. When I think about it, when it first started, so
To a point where we don't know all the members anymore. Like RS3, I haven't like I only know a few in RS3.
pretty crazy. Good. That's how it should be. Wonder how many more are gonna join too. Like a couple people have joined from RS3, or actually more than
Who
a
do you
couple.
think the next YouTuber or streamer that's gonna join will be?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say Wooks. I hope Wooks joins.
Yeah,
But
honestly,
I don't know if he wants to join.
I heard he's like a software engineer. He works with software, and they make bank. I'm guessing. So
Yeah.
if he's up, doing well in the industry, then I'm guessing he
They
won't.
would have to
But
pay him a lot at Jax
they
probably.
could do a part time. They could like he could work from home, like what Silent or not Silent Core, Regicidal does. Just
Yeah. He
yeah.
could just come up with like mechanics. I mean, he's technically probably doing that for free anyways, but he could probably like pretty much charge them.
Yeah, he is working for them to an extent if you think about it.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah, him or I don't know. I'm just trying to think of other like because obviously I don't think anybody from the U.S. or Canada would go over. I think Jagex or I think Chris Archie was more of an exception. Any UK
Yeah.
people, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure that they'll look for applicants who have done stuff with RuneScape in the past, as they always say they prefer. So that'll be cool. It'll be cool to see somebody though from YouTube work for them in the future. I'm sure it'll happen. Who knows? Okay. What else do we have here? Okay, here's another one from yours. I took like 3 or 4 from yours just because they were really
You
good.
took all of mine. I'm gonna have to delete them because I saved them.
I thought they were really good. I didn't want to miss out on them. So why do we feel the need to link someone something gross after we saw it?
This happened because it happened to me recently, and I was like, "Fuck this asshole!" Dude. So I got linked like, no, it was, I think it was some anal picture or some
Oh,
shit.
nice.
It was disgusting. I think there was shit. I don't even know.
Okay.
And I was like, this motherfucker sent me this link. I feel betrayed. I'm gonna have to send this to someone else. That way, I feel a little better about myself.
I feel betrayed.
And that person probably sent it to someone else too.
Yeah.
So it's like a train.
That's
It's
it.
a chain reaction.
You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be the guy who doesn't send it on. You have to show other people too.
Yeah, that was okay, do you do that too then? If you get sent a shitty picture like that?
Yeah, maybe a couple of things I'm being like, oh no, I'll never send that on. But if let's say
One
I'm,
thing I never do send is a screamer though. I don't send. Those
yeah,
on.
no, I don't like streamers either.
If you send screamers, like I literally block you and like you're a piece of shit.
Screamers are crazy old school too. Like nobody really does those anymore. Or maybe they do them to you still. I don't know, but I don't think I've been sent. Maybe actually on Twitch or when you stream, sometimes people send you screamers.
Yeah, that's why I don't allow links to my shit. Cause dude, screamers just annoy me.
Yeah, they are really annoying.
And I don't like the like little quick jump you kind of have. It's kind of annoying.
It's dangerous that you said that now, because people are gonna start doing it to you. You gotta be careful.
Well, no, they can't because it's blocked.
That's true.
Hey, if you're a mod in my chat and you link me that, you're literally unmodded. Unless you pay me $100, I'll remod you.
There you go. Become a patron today on Alkan's thing, dude. Patreon. Dude, that's actually become a bit more prevalent, Patreons, with all this YouTube demonetization.
Hey, wait, I just saw something on YouTube. No way, is this him?
What?
Oh, okay, never mind. Wait, okay. Do you know Seto Sorcerer? He's like a
Yeah, he's an
Minecrafter.
old school YouTuber
You
for
know what I
RuneScape.
just realized?
Hmm.
Just released a video. Okay.
Is he back?
He's an RS3 Hardcore Iron Man. I didn't even realize that. I didn't know that was him.
Oh, wow.
His name is Iron Seto or
Wait, he
something.
plays
I didn't know
RuneScape
that.
3.
He was the first one to 120 Herdlore on a Hardcore Iron Man.
Ooh, wow, RuneScape 3.
It was really off topic. I know this. I'm kidding.
That's
I just realized it. I didn't know it was him.
I mean, that's cool. I always like it when old school YouTubers come back and are playing again.
Oh, he's a Minecrafter, right? He has like 500k subs.
Yeah, he's one of the guys who switched over to Minecraft, like that whole wave.
Yeah,
Log.zip, him.
Yeah. Log.zip is still doing it. I
Yeah.
think. He's doing pretty well, I think.
PK King 5. You remember that guy?
I think he stopped trying though. Was he like a PK or something?
Yeah, he's like one of those PK guys from back in the day. Not really that good at PK.
Like his name is PK King File. Is he PK?
He had like numbers. He had numbers in his name and everything too. So he was a classic.
Yeah.
I actually that was one of my questions is how RuneScape YouTube has changed, and how when you think of some of the YouTubers from back in the day and then you look at the ones now, the people that have stayed, and then how many people have sort of blown up in the past few years for RuneScape YouTube. Like when you first started, who was sort of who was rocking the game back then?
Oh, RuneStrike for sure.
Yeah.
It was RuneStrike was doing extremely well. I was like, these guys are on like a new level, man. They're making really good profit. And now like their numbers compared to some of the current ones are like nothing.
Yeah.
Like a friend and what's that shitty kid's name? Sylvester, is that it?
Yeah, exactly. The Nest. Dude, he's killing it, man. He's killing it.
Yeah, they're doing very, very well, extremely well.
Yeah.
I didn't really ever think that. Like, I mean, Bodhi's doing good too. He doesn't upload that often, but like his videos get a lot of views too.
There's a couple. I mean, my friend's almost at 400,000 for RuneScape, which is whew.
That's like the peak though. Honestly, I don't know how many more he's gonna get.
Yeah.
I do think he's getting non-RuneScape subscribers as well though, just because of his accent.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on.
He's just a likable guy. People like watching him, so he retains a lot of people who subscribe to his channel.
We're just in their shadows. It's okay. We're old farts.
It's okay. We've met him multiple times now. We know the secrets. So, dude, that one thing we did at RuneFest where we got on his Twitter and started tweeting stuff out on there. That was so funny, dude. I was laughing so hard.
It's still there. I still see people retweeting it sometimes.
Yeah, because he doesn't tweet at all, so they're like at the top of his profile.
Yeah, it's fucking perfect.
It's hilarious.
I did get more likes, so thank you guys.
Yeah, of course. You're so famous. You're so famous, dude.
Get on my level, bitch.
That's what I'm planning for, man. One day.
That's why we're doing this podcast. Yeah, you better put Alkan in the title.
Yeah, featuring Alkan. What do you think I'm gonna do?
Like,
talking with
Alkan and soup.
I need to get a good title on this video. I do.
That's like the hardest part of making videos these days. What's gonna be the title?
Yeah.
What's gonna be the thumbnail?
You know, it's actually funny when I think about that, because that's another way that RuneScape YouTube has changed. Because back in the day, if you were to make a thumbnail, I think you did that. You did this too. You just had a picture of RuneScape in the background, and then you just put text on it, like two or three words. And now it's just
watch this video, by the way.
Yeah, and now it's just like a zoomed in screenshot of something you did in game, and then that's all you need.
I don't know why it works so well. It's so weird.
Yeah,
it's like if you add more text, you get less views.
Exactly. That's
it's
not at all what I did. And then another thing with titles, like these days, titles are, you can just like lowercase everything in your title. And,
yeah, I know.
And
make it look really retarded.
Yeah,
this must be good.
It confuses me so much, because back then when I titled, it was like everything. Obviously, I was perfect with capital letters at the beginning of the word. It was like trying out ... for the first time. You know, something
like a little bit.
Yeah, like,
that's so bad. Clickbait.
Just like, no, okay. Here's a better example. So, what should I do? Clue Scroll Challenge Episode 1, right? Like that's something I would title back in the day. And now it's like, instead of doing a Clue Scroll Challenge, you'd be like, I can't believe I got this in a Clue Scroll. Like, you know,
exactly.
It's
you'll never believe.
You'll never believe. Yeah, like the chances of this are not possible, dude. It's
I
funny.
just unlocked Narnia.
I feel dirty typing it. Like I don't. I mean, not dirty, but it's just you
Like,
need
you're
to.
scamming the motherfuckers.
You have to title it like that. It's gonna get more views. It's not necessarily clickbait because if you get something rare in the video, then you're telling the truth. But
Yeah.
you're you know
There's definitely a difference between a good thumbnail and title and a clickbait one. Though. That's something that I don't think some people realize. Like just because a thumbnail looks very attractive and like you want to click on it, if it's relevant to the video, then like that's just a good YouTuber picking up a good thumbnail, right?
Yeah.
People will call your shit clickbait when it's like it's not clickbait. It actually happened.
Yeah, exactly.
I just put a very good title into it and it made you click.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you need to do nowadays. I know some people still do the old school titles and thumbnails, but
yeah.
No, it's like I think when I first started my hardcore series, I was doing Hardcore Iron Man episode 1, Hardcore Iron Man episode 2.
You have a hardcore series?
Shut the fuck up.
When was your last upload?
Yeah, but actually it was quite a while ago. Dragon Slayer 2 was so much fun, I completely forgot about my hardcore, but
how's your hardcore doing? You still log on to that thing?
Yeah, 93 Hunter, baby, we're killing it. Almost
How much
there.
nuts is that? Wait, are you on RS? You're on RS right now, right?
Yeah, I'm on my main and on my hardcore.
You're doing Hunter, aren't you?
Yeah. You want to come visit me?
Oh man, the amount of ticks lost in this video.
So
I'm gonna just send you a black background. It'll be a lot better.
I still need 6 mil XP, dude. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, man. This place is so boring. It's okay.
Herb plants. It's easy.
I know.
One click every 10 minutes.
I'll get it done.
Oh boy.
But going along with how it's changed, first of all, the whole recommended videos thing has changed the game too. I mean, getting your video into recommended.
That makes the biggest difference.
It's such a huge difference, and then of course the ads. But
10-minute video.
The 10-minute videos.
Dude, I really want to know what would happen if they removed the 10-minute limit thing and you could do 2 ads in like a 5-minute video. Could you imagine the video length that would people be uploading?
I mean, you would see more uploads from people most likely.
Yeah, because you can cut the video in half and
yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean,
people used to tell me to do back in the day. Like, I didn't actually know you could put ads in the middle of a video, like way back in the day. I don't know if you even could back then.
I don't think you could. I didn't know until like 4 months ago.
I didn't know until I think a year ago, maybe.
Yeah.
But I used to make like 30-minute videos with just one ad because I had no idea you could put more. And then people are always like, "Why don't you cut the video up in 3 different parts?" I'm like, I don't know. I like longer videos.
For my room,
I missed out on so much money. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. It's funny if you think about it, but it's true. Yeah, there's probably was a lot of money.
I don't know how I feel about doing that though. Like 3 different parts to one actual video. Like I wouldn't do that. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit too much.
A bunch of my quest guides are like an hour long. Like my RFD one, my Monkey Madness one. I only have 1 ad on there, 2 ads on there. Imagine I uploaded them today. I would put like 8 on them.
Yeah,
it would be payday. Damn, I made quest guides in the wrong. I made quest guides in the wrong time, man. The wrong era.
You can remake them.
Dude, people ask me all the time, why don't you just remake your guides? Like, you have no idea how bad of an idea that is. If I upload a video,
no views and just a bunch of dislikes.
Yeah, if I upload a video with the word guide in the title, I'm already at risk for a very bad like dislike ratio, dude. So, scary times. All right, let's do a finishing question. We're at over an hour now. It's pretty crazy.
That's it. We're going like 4 hours, right?
Dude.
Oh wait, 1 hour? Yo, split this video up in 6 different parts, bro.
All right, guys, I'm uploading 7 videos this week, 7 parts of the podcast.
1 video a day.
It's actually not even a bad idea, man. Daily videos.
Yo, just go on Twitter now. Like, hey guys, I'm planning to make a video every single day this week.
I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely trying that out, dude. No doubt. Or we do 7 podcasts.
Wait, you're actually gonna do it or
no?
Don't. Wait, okay,
it's an idea. It's an idea.
Okay, next time.
Yeah, next time. I'm trying to think of a question to end with.
We're ending?
Not yet. We can
have
keep
at least another hour to go.
Another hour, 2 hour. I actually uploaded a 10-hour video to my channel once. Do you know what it is?
Like a quest guide?
No. It was my Temple of Ikoff quest guide. Yeah.
Yeah. unedited version of it.
Oh my god. Sad thing is, I probably spent 10 hours on that quest just trying to edit and get it done. Who knows, man?
Is that the one that he uploaded today? Sea Engineer?
Yeah, the Sea Engineer one. I watched it and he got it done, so I was happy. All right, he got it done.
I commented on it, dude.
What did you? What'd you say?
I was like, this video should be 5 hours long if that's what you did.
Oh my god.
It's got like 140 thumbs up. What's up, homie?
To be fair, if you have a check mark on YouTube and you comment on a video, you immediately are like, let's go, 100 likes, baby.
But you definitely get it if the video maker like likes your comment.
Yeah, exactly.
Favorite it, because then it kind of goes to the top, I think, sort of, right?
Yeah. Actually, I think it's almost always at the top. Do you remember back in the day you had the top comments on your video? You like the 2 most upvoted comments.
Yeah.
That's crazy. YouTube was so different, man.
I think YouTube is doing this in the future. What's your opinion on it? They're going to be making it, I think, where if you're someone who donated to the YouTube channel, your comment is like a higher priority or something.
If you donated,
or if you have like a check mark around your name, not a check mark, but like you'll have some kind of icon,
like a verified thing
that shows like you're a supporter of the channel or something.
Damn.
What do you think about that? They do that.
It gives incentive for people to. I don't know. I guess
this is weird though, because like when you're a streamer on Twitch, having a donation button is like fully acceptable.
Yeah.
But if you have it on YouTube, it's like this guy's a fucking sellout.
Yeah, that's it. It is sort of looked down upon because
it's straight.
Yeah, because I mean, you're so reliant on ads on YouTube. I mean, you make your entire paycheck from ads if you don't have a Patreon or any of that stuff. But on Twitch, you don't make anything from that, obviously. So. I don't know. I don't really see a problem with it. I know a couple of RuneScape YouTubers have been advertising like a Patreon or donation thing. I don't really have a problem with it.
I don't really care. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah. I don't know.
Would you ever do it? Like a donation thing?
Probably. I don't think so. I think maybe if another adpocalypse comes. Yeah. If another adpocalypse comes and all of a sudden we can't put more than 3 ads on a 10-minute video or something, or 2 ads on a 10-minute video, then maybe, but
3 ads, damn, you killing it, bro. Damn, those poor viewers.
Dude, I appreciate everybody watching. You guys are the best. Just saying.
Ad currently represents my likelihood. Please support me.
Okay, here we go. Here's a good estimate. If you guys would, let's make a collaborative Patreon. All right. You and I both make one.
And you together?
Yeah, together.
I get no money if your name's in there.
No, exactly. I need your name in there to get more people.
I see the name Soup. I don't donate.
I need you in there so people do donate. We need
you down my name though.
Hey.
What are you trying to do over here, man?
Who would donate?
Be irrelevant like DVS?
Who would? No, I still made videos, all right? DVS disappeared completely. That's all I'm saying. He's gone. But he did make a video, didn't he, recently? But I think he disappeared again, so.
Did a video? What? 2-minute clip, an 8-minute clip saying sorry?
He's at Wintertide.
I told him that in my stream because he was in my stream.
Oh, really?
And he laughed his ass off. So I don't feel bad saying it on a video.
I'm sure, dude, we'll see, DVS. You do you, baby. You do you.
Hey, baby, how you doing? Don't forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel, bro. Dude, DVS has a 3-month subscription to my channel. He's never subbed to me. It's like all gifted.
Really?
Yeah,
gifted subs, man.
So I'm like, I told him the other day, I'm like, what the fuck? You have a silver, because like the next icon for 3 months is silver in mine.
Yeah.
Yo, you have a silver icon? You've never subbed to me. He's like, oh my god, it was all gifted. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
He's still loved. People still like him. Or they feel bad for him. One of the two.
I just feel bad for him. They're like, man, this poor little dude.
All right.
Wait, did you have any more questions, or were you just like...
Yeah, no, I think I have one more. I don't know, it's sort of... It's not really the best ending question, but... So, have you ever been tempted to lose your hardcore status? Or is there anything you would purposely lose your status for that if they were to release something, like if they were to release something in the game that would be amazing for Iron Man, but you couldn't do it on a hardcore because of who knows what, would you purposely lose your status, or do you just like having the status itself, just staying a hardcore?
I want you to play Logan Paul Everyday Bro, just the Everyday Bro part. Okay.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Put that in this video, and that's how I feel. I kind of do wish, but my goal has been always to get 200 most Slayer as a hardcore, so I don't know if I want to suicide for any reason.
Not yet.
Maybe
yeah.
after 200 most Slayer.
Yeah.
Then maybe I won't hold it to such a high standard, but I just because once you get it, you'll stay.
You'll be there. Yeah, you stay on the high scores.
So I kind of just want to do it for that purpose. If my name was to be removed from the hardcore high scores, once I die, then I probably wouldn't care that much anymore, because the nice like feeling about it is you're still in the high scores once you die, so you can kind of just see how long it takes for people to pass you and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's like I guess it turned on for my hardcore. But yeah, I've definitely wanted to not suicide, but do some risky shit, and if I die, then it's whatever.
Yeah, then it's whatever. Exactly. Like I feel that way with Dragon Slayer too, sort of. I want to try it, but
yeah, it's risk.
I'm scared. There's a lot of things I want to get done on this account before I try that quest, because there's a lot of risk that comes along with it. So, no, we'll see. But yeah, I'm in your boat too.
I just hate the disconnection bullshit. It's not fun. Yeah, wait, we're actually going to go to DKs together, right?
Yeah, no, of course. I want to I'm gonna get my 99 range. All right, I'm gonna get some items. And then we're gonna.
Wait, you don't even need that yet though. Like, go do some Slayer. Once you get a Dagannoth task, just hold it, and then just wait till I get one, and then we can go together.
That's true. That will be entertaining. That'll be scary.
You can stream it really if you want.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I want to stream it because what if someone tries to crash us?
Dude.
Annoying.
Good point. We'll have to test it out off stream. Get used to it.
You're gonna get like 4 Zerga rings off stream. They're not gonna come back.
I mean, I'm wearing my Ring of Life anyway, so I'm never gonna use them. You know.
How do DKs work? Like, it's like I think on RS3, if they're focused on one person, they don't switch.
Yeah, they don't switch.
They don't switch on this game.
I don't believe they switch. I think whoever gets aggro first is the person they stay on. I think. I haven't been there in a long time.
Because I'm wondering how that guy died then, right? He lured it on him, right?
I'm trying to think too. Wait, maybe then? I don't know.
Maybe he just didn't attack.
Wait, do they attack people who aren't praying the right thing?
I don't think that makes a difference. Maybe it switches.
It might switch, yeah.
You remember Bando's boss used to switch?
Yeah, it did.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Random tanks.
That's right. I don't know.
They updated that, didn't they?
That would be a good. Yeah, I actually should look that up, or somebody in the comments tell us. Because they have to switch now that I think about it, because that guy died. That's been a thing for a while, that people wear Prime over, Supreme over, and they kill the people doing Rex.
Yeah, I guess it switches then.
I'm guessing
that should kind of be updated.
Yeah, it does switch. I think it does switch now that I think about it.
Windows doesn't switch anymore, does it?
I have no idea. I need to go back.
And like Zami Boss. I don't know if Zami Boss ever switched, but I do remember Bandos. It used to turn around and just smack someone to 50 by accident, because like you couldn't really, like, if you were the tanker, you would get most of the hits on you.
Yeah.
But you would kind of have to hover over the melee prayer if you were like just someone attacking it, because it might do a random switch. It might have just been only one random like hit, and then he goes back on the tank. I don't really know.
It may have been. I'm not 100% sure either. Oh well. But yes, answer your question. I think we both have many thoughts about losing the status. Just for.
I think every hardcore probably thinks about it every day, bro.
Yeah. Bro.
Yeah. Every time I say every day, I have to add the word bro now. It's so cancerous. It's so Emily.
Jake Paul, the Paul brothers, man, the best thing that's ever come to YouTube.
Dude, Logan's in more shit than we ever thought.
Oh my God, he's gone into hiding, dude.
Dude, he lost his revenue thing. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, his revenue is his movie.
What do you think his revenue thing was? Do you think it's kind of like Twitch, where they give you a lot bigger percentage of the profit? Because YouTube takes 45% of our profit right now.
Yeah, I'm not actually
like
100% sure.
$145. We take that 45. Or more than that, actually.
He was on some Prime contract, whatever they were saying.
Yeah, it's probably the best CPM ads, and he probably gets more of a percentage.
Yeah, he's on the, I think it's called like Google Preferred or something, where he gets the best things no matter what. So
Well, I mean, considering all his content was kid friendly, like every advertiser would want to go there. So
Yeah, and he got so
I
many
guess
views, so he has the
luckily
most.
for us, we're not looked at that heavily, so we can say fuck
Exactly.
all we want.
Dude,
Kind of.
I was sent somebody sent me a video of like there are private server ads on RuneScape YouTuber videos and stuff,
That's actually so jokes.
which is like it's just funny obviously because we're not in control of that, but Jagex doesn't
Could you
allow it.
imagine
So
an RS3 ad on an old school video?
it probably has happened. Who knows? Wait, is there even such a thing as a RuneScape 3 private server?
I just like the actual game of it.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Who the hell would make an RS3
I
private
was
server?
just thinking about that. It's like, is that even a thing? Is a RuneScape 3 private server even a thing? But the main gaming advertised, I don't think they need it. But that would be jokes. That would be jokes. Who knows? They probably need to in the future with how much old school's growing. So, whew.
Definitely.
Could see that.
Old school's gonna have like 1 million people online one day.
Dude.
On the RuneScape 3 website's gonna be like, there's currently 1,003,000 people online.
RuneScape VR would bring it to that level, dude. Could you imagine how sick that would be? First person RuneScape. Oh.
I already have that. I'm the one controlling the account.
Yeah. That's pretty beast.
Oh, first person is. I'm the first person to log on this account, bro. And play it.
One of your
So have you been playing League for the past like 2 weeks?
Yeah, the
What you been doing?
a new season started in League, and I played a bunch of games just to grind out because you get like placed in a certain division when you
So you're gay? Didn't know that. Why did you come out earlier, dude?
because all my friends played it and I felt left out, so I wanted to play it too.
I've been waiting for you to tell me that you're gay. Finally,
Coming out right here on this podcast.
this is it.
I appreciate.
Comment soup is gay if you watch this far.
Screw you, man.
Better not edit that out.
I'll keep it in. If you guys made it this far, feel free to comment that. Also, feel free to subscribe to this channel. And Alkans.
Feel free to subscribe to my Twitch channel, Alkan Boss.
Yeah. Alkan Boss and Superhero.
I appreciate everybody.
Everybody who subscribes on everything. We all love you very much.
Actually, do we love RS3 players? Yes, we
If
do.
they made it this far, yeah. And if they liked the video.
Did you see my new emoticon?
Oh, the RS3 with the canceled out or whatever. Yeah, that's beast.
It's so joke.
Yeah, you've pretty much made the switch completely now. I mean, you were doing a bit of both when it came to progress, but now, ever since your hardcore
I
started,
just got
you're,
really bored of the dailies and the Iron Man. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
I can imagine.
You heard about the new little bird nest things that came out to old school?
Oh yeah,
They updated them.
yeah, I made a video on them. No biggie.
Videos?
I already made a video on them.
They're apparently pretty good for Iron Man, which kind of sucks because it's like
It's just sort of a daily thing.
It's like an extension onto a fucking herb run, pretty much.
They they all reset after like an hour. But you get, I think, if you do the best possible birdhouse, you can get up to like 10 nests or something, which is per birdhouse is crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I think you
I
can place
think I
like
might
4 or
hunter up on
5. So, but you
I think
need
it's 5.
I think 90
Really?
crafting and 90 hunter or something to get it. So,
I might actually start having to do that.
oh, I actually have the levels for that. What up? I
I'm
don't even,
90 crafting.
yeah, but I can boost to make
Should
the,
have boo. Yeah, but don't you have to make a lot of them? That's not gonna be worth it.
yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
would get a few levels probably then.
Yeah, I do need a +5, so I mean I could, yeah. I mean 90
You need
craftings.
a +5, and with that +5, you're gonna make like 4 nests.
Yeah,
or
now that
4 birdhouses.
now that
And then you're
now that you can't log out and reset the boost anymore, so that was
I
OP.
kind of like that.
Yeah, that was OP.
I'm surprised you can even boost for things like diaries. I kind of don't think that should be a thing.
I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, man, that's sort of cheap, but for some
You
of
can
them,
have much lower levels than required and have the diary, like have all the benefits of the diary,
yeah. I mean, I just thought of that for like rune crafting, how much time it saves. 77 rune crafting as opposed to 83 to finish the
83.
Fremi. I was like, oof, or no, 82. Nice math.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Nice.
they talked about that.
77 + 5, 83.
Free. You know what? Math major, by the way.
Bigger one is the double nature rune one though. You need the 86
Yeah.
Well, you need 80. You need 91, but you can get just 86.
You can get
That's
86
a huge
for it.
difference in it.
It's a lot of time saved. Yeah. So.
That's probably like 2 weeks for the average person.
Yeah. But I don't think they're ever gonna change it. Maybe.
That's probably too late, really.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for coming on. Make sure you guys comment. You know what he said earlier.
Comment on what?
If you made it this far.
Came on a lot of things lately.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
If you guys, okay, obviously, you guys want us to do another one of these. If we were to have,
Oh, they don't. They want me to do one by myself.
yeah, a podcast by yourself, talking to yourself. That sounds fun.
Hey, I can make it good.
I'm sure you could. I have all the faith in the world in you.
Just the soup is just my dining room table, bro.
Yeah.
He's
Wait.
kind of there.
Sure. You need me. You know it.
I need soup.
I fill you up.
Not in the video though. Just personally, I need him.
Of course. Feels good.
Thank you guys for watching this episode.
The classic outro. Thank you. We needed that.
I hope you enjoyed. Click on the screen to watch my episode. You'll be advertising on your channel. Don't forget to
Bye.
subscribe to my YouTube channel.
I'm pretty sure that everybody who's subbed to me is probably subbed to you. Not vice versa.
Sure. Oh yeah.
We gotta
not
make
vice
it. We
versa.
gotta make it vice versa, though, huh?
At
All
least-
those Alkan and all everybody who follows Alkan on Twitter, come over to my Twitter too. We're close to 10K.
What am I, Ice Poseidon?
We're close.
Leech off me, bro.
I just need to become an e-girl and start leeching off you, man. That's it.
If you give up the pussy and that ass.
Bye. All right, I didn't.
Bye.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it worked.